Yo, Pildrand, welcome back to my stream. Okay, so we're loaded at about 600 units of inventory space. Let's unload some more, if it's
Glover
possible.
Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. Either you're here to get showered in sparks, or you're looking for something to buy. Out with it. Take a look.
And just store these. They weigh a lot. Sujamma. Oh. I got lots of enchanting to do. Indeed, lots of. Oh, the books.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Mogul, I got those special appointments you asked for.
Why don't you say that even louder, so the entire town can hear you, idiot? Just give them to me, and put it on my account.
Always a pleasure
About
to
your
watch
account,
when a man
it's been a few
walks
months.
I said to put it on my account, and that's the end of it,
I
understand?
hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Can I kill him? I don't like that tone. Not on my watch. Right, our load was eased by a half, so wait a bit, please. I'm back with you. East Empire Company, alright. Where's my employer, by the way? Oh, we've got this shovel here. A few pickaxes. The Poison Song. Book 3. Gold pieces. I was thinking about leaving all that
I was always
to...
taught to avoid.
Let's get back and sell all these we just found. All this gear, I don't need to carry it out all the time with me. I've read that there are no enchanters nearby in your, well, not in here, but in this unofficial Elder Scrolls Wikipedia.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes? You need any
Ha 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 ha.
supplies? I'd be on the first ship off this island. Take a look.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Boar tusk.
Take a look.
Thanks,
If you
Fetish.
need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Now we carry even less stuff. Alright, so let's hope this will be enough. Let's consult with the map. We haven't advanced too far inside this mine. So, thanks to this Wikipedia, I now know that all these quests about kill the vampire are radiant, meaning they're repetitive. Don't get me wrong, I quite enjoyed it, but I think right after our last quest with the schematics, we should stop them. Now that looks interesting. Stalrim deposit. Stalrim. Takes much more hits with a pickaxe to draw even one portion of it. Mind helping me, Serana? Hey, drag him out, I need to extract these final pieces. Yeah, the ruby also goes with this. Yo bro, welcome back to my stream. You're right on time. We just got to this place Retrieve natural jelly for Miller Yen. Oh, that's what it is. It's for the quest. Do you mind? Always needs to cook something, right? Right, it's her business. I'll just move on. Damn, that hurt. It also scared me a bit. What's happening? Beautiful. Not that beautiful.
Who's there?
Come on. You just had to move around. Stealth, stealth. What's that? Ebony arrow. Right, come on.
Show yourself.
Oh, he won't.
There you are.
What the hell?
Who's there?
Can't see shit.
Get back here. I knew it. Done and done.
Right, going in with the companions. These are real hardcore stuff. I think we'll just finish this. Oh, Lost Caldero. I think we'll just finish this quest. Then we'll finish the diagram. The diagram one, and return to this island afterwards. I don't know what just happened. Arcane Enchanter. I was deceived. Alright, let's enchant forks and knives. Don't have much choice anyway. Oh, and this ancient Nordic war axe. Alright, this will help us unload. That enchanting rampage. It was so nice of her to sit on the throne. Oh. Built on my spike. Why do I think that we already have that? Indeed. I knew I'd find something there. Right, one more thing to enchant. What a stupid trap, it can't even hit me straight. And I didn't move that much and that fast. Good job, Serana. She's a great companion. It's just... whoa. It's just this game companion system isn't designed for much of stealth. Right, I can't see the way back. There should be one, right? Oh, come on. She scared me. With this sudden teleportation without any sound. Gradian Corellius. Bloodskull Blade. Looks cool though. Releases energy blast with power attacks and deals 30 damage. Power attacks, huh? Radiance Journal. Escape. Thorius Rain's Hand for Thera 10. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They say that some of the miners broke through the wall in the shafts 3 of Raven Rock Mine and found some ruins. I hope this isn't another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me to in Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant, Milius, and sail back to Raven Rock at first light. It'll be nice to see the old house in Solstheim again. 7th second siege for Thera 10. Finally arrived in Raven Rock and was surprised at the number of Dark Elf refugees living in town. They aren't really from mining stock, but I think they'll make fine workers one day. Milius and I spent a good part of the day clearing the ash off the roof of my house. The damn volcano is still erupting almost day and night. If it wasn't for the ash covering everything, it would almost look beautiful. And it's the second seed for Thera 10. Milius and I are headed into a Raven Rock mine to have a look at whatever it is the miners uncovered. I think I'll stop by the old swing and scoop and pick up a few supplies before we head down. Couldn't hurt to be prepared. 9th second seed for Thera 10. Looks like the miners broke right through the wall of an old Nordic barrow. I've seen this sort of thing in Skyrim before. Damn Nords have barrows dotting the landscape and almost none of them are ever marked on any maps. Looks like this barrow belonged to something called the Bloodskull clan. I'm going to take some rubbings of the inscriptions on the tombs and see if I can't learn some more information from my history books. 10th second seed for Thera 10. It's been a few days and I can't find even a single mention of this clan anywhere. Milius and I decided to proceed ahead. We've come to a drop-down point, but I can see a massive chamber below. It took the better part of a day to lower everything down and climb down the almost sheer drop. 11th second seed for Thera 10. It's been an astonishing day of discovery. After exploring the large chamber beyond the drop-off, I was startled to find the strangest weapon I've ever laid eyes upon sitting on a pedestal of sorts. The blade appears to be flawless and is emitting a faint chilling glow. Bits of parchment I found about the chamber seem to call this the Bloodskull blade. I'm not certain if I should remove it yet. I think I'll sleep on it. 12th second seed for Thera 10. I've decided against my own better judgment to remove the Bloodskull blade from its pedestal. Milius seems completely against it, but we need to bring this wondrous artifact with us when we find a way out of this barrow. 13th second seed for Thera 10. I should have listened to Milius. The moment the blade was lifted, we were set upon by Draugr. Milius fought bravely, but he fell. I was able to destroy the remaining ones, but I was badly wounded. I can barely stand. My only chance would be finding a way out of this place, but I fear that I'm trapped. 14th second seed for Thera 10. Exploring has been slow. I can only move for maybe a few minutes at a time before I have to rest. My supplies are running low, and I'm feeling weaker by the hour. The only progress I've made is finding a strange door with the markings on it that I've never seen. There appears to be something to them I'm missing, as they're confounded my attempts at getting through. I'll have to study this further in order to make any progress. Barely can keep awake. I'm fairly certain that the key to the door involves the use of the Bloodskull blade. Even when swinging the weapon, I'm noticing a ribbon of mystical energy emanating from it. I think by swinging the sword in different directions, it's possible to manipulate this ribbon and solve whatever puzzle this door presents. I hope to get well enough to put this to the test soon. Each swing is a huge effort. Last entry. I've lost track of time and my strength is fading. I can't even stand anymore. My wounds refuse to heal. I'm afraid this tomb will become my resting place. If anyone finds this journal, please send these notes to my superiors at the Eastern Empire Company and tell my wife that I love her. May Arkay guide me to my final rest.
Never saw anything like this back on the island.
Wait, what does it mean? Damn it, Serana. Sorry, Serana. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yep, he was right. There's only one visible way out of here. Wait. Yeah. Damon, come on. Attacks the edit. I don't like it. Let's put on Heaven Rack and... Oh, we can't cure that. Good. Wait, can I disable these? You piece of shit.
Your eyes open. Where'd you come from?
Zachary sauce. Zachary sauce. Alright. It only contained 2 pieces of gold. That's embarrassing. Rodolfo will learn strength and dragon aspect. Tell what that means. Shouts. Dragon aspect. Once a day, take on the mighty aspect of a dragon, delivering colossal blows with an armored hide and more powerful shouts. Black bug.
I know you, champion. The Ogma in Flames was only the beginning.
Ah, you piece of shit again.
This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is worded. Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stretch of my life. If you tire of this search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will call you back. It is your fate.
You there. Stop doing what you already doing. Run down. As is als descent. Gasta quadra quackis. The Poison Song Books 5, nice. Down, boy. The anticipations. Conjure Seeker. Ooh. Font of Stamina. How do I open this up? Ectorist Cry. You there. Seeker Esperance. Inquisition of Azura. This font is depleted. Bitch. This is a curious location. Look at all those tomes. All that is books. These walls are books. Oh, except the floor. Lurker Vindicator. Vindicator, huh? Scroll of Fear. Sixteen Chorus of Madness, Volume 12. Well, I think we're done with the place. Lower is inside. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices from people of the opposite sex. Companions inside. Your attacks, shouts, and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. Let's take this one, Lovers Inside. Solstein.
Yes?
Right, nothing happened on that end. Or she kinda got used to all the weird stuff I'm doing. And that's happening to me. We're almost over encumbered. That's too bad. Lost Skull Bear. Oh, damn it. Why does it look like I've been here, right? Blood Skull. That's where I rescued my wife. Return to Cresius Carelis. Okay.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
There's the volcano. Too bright for 8 PM.
you're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You're right all along. Give journal.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Tell me about your family.
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own 2 hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers.
And your parents?
I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City.
Then it dried up.
Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
And you've been alone ever since.
Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Are there any other Imperials in Raven Rock?
Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Why?
Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong. They just didn't want to spend the coin trying to find it. Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Allow me to apologize for Cretius's behavior. I'm afraid he hasn't been himself lately. Be careful out there.
Not much contact with others around here. Got the Skull village to the north, but the Nords there keep to themselves.
Wait, what the? Why am I suddenly over encumbered?
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Sam. Always glad to help, Sam. What can I help?
I saw that it was somebody asleep there. Right, that was about a minute or 2 of going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this whole island is just 10 minutes of running. Okay. But we still need to unload somewhere. I don't think that any trader can help us. So let us be back to Skyrim.
Northern Maiden is ship shape, ready to go.
Seeking passage to Windhelm?
I like passage back to Skyrim.
The maiden doesn't move until I've been paid.
Here you go.
Right, then. Let's be off.
Let's get indoors. Or Anna can't.
You can get inside the bilge.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
Right, which is the closest? This one? Whiterun is somewhat closer. Right, let's go and unload in Whiterun. Too bad we don't have any real estate property here in Windhelm. I think it's a vampire attack. Shit. This is my horse, damn it. Damn it. Accidentally attacked the carriage horse. You fiends, stop attacking my horse. Right, they already killed my horse. Come on. Let's go some other
Seeking
way.
passage to Solstheim?
Damn it, there is no way to avoid this fight. All the roads lead through here. Of course not. Of course my horse is dead. 2%, baby. Percent, baby.
Need a ride?
I don't see any friendlies who are killed, so I think we're good. Okay, so let's hope that there won't be any more stupid incidents on the way. I'm going the wrong way, of course. Unless there should be some road leading to Whiterun. Hey there, Mr. Giant. I better steer clear of the bears. I still have some available inventory space, but I might get over-encumbered pretty easily. I'm going the wrong way again. Because the road turned to the wrong direction. Come on. Right, that should help. Just applied some venom on our dagger. Ah. Right, is there any stuff that actually doesn't have any real price? Wait, I almost forgot. Also, in case of emergency, we have Serana. Which may carry about 300 units of inventory space for us. Which is very useful.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Rock and Limb Camp. Alright. Hey, Babette.
Listener, fancy seeing you out here.
What are you doing?
I'm sure Nazir's cooking is great and all, but my appetites are a little more discerning.
Are you hunting?
You could call it that. Didn't put up much of a fight, but made for a tasty snack. A rich bouquet of flavors. I would definitely recommend it.
Hi, Elf. Thanks, Babette.
I must head back to the sanctuary before dawn. I will see you there, Missy.
She's quite far from the sanctuary. Oh. The effect of the potion wore off. Alright, we have potion of strength, yeah. I don't know where Serana is. So nobody's around to help me unload.
god. I love it when dinner walks touches my arm.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim. What do you need, love? Ask anything.
Has the store made any money?
Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love.
Thank you.
Leaving?
Papa,
Take
you're
the world by
home.
storm.
Did you bring me anything?
Yeah, your mother. Yes, I did.
You got me a present? Really?
Yeah, the book of riddles.
Thanks.
What do you need, love? Ask anything.
I am your sword and your shield.
She's our sword and shield, but she failed to protect my wife.
I am your sword and your shield.
Oh, I get it. It's about me, not about my wife. Alright.
am your sword and your shield.
It's jelly, isn't it? Oh wait, again this motherfucker.
Die, Dorngon. I love it when dinner walks right into my arms.
Seconds for my supper is all I ask.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one.
Oh no. Enchanting awaits. Yeah, I don't even have that. I don't even think that we have that much. I mean, that many objects to enchant. What else can we enchant? Not bad. I'm satisfied with the results. Oh, he's still awake.
Do you need something?
Oh, it's not Farengar. Excuse me, Serana.
Divine smile on you, friend. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Something you need, you miserable wretch. An archer, huh? I've got just what you need. Thank you very much for your business.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim worth loving. What do you need, love? Ask anything. Leaving? Take the world... Storm, dearest.
Well, I can't turn the page. That's too bad. Alright, so only a few items left. Damn it. Some salt gem. Only a few items left to be stored here. Oh, that many ruined books, of course. What was that? It's because I tried to read the book, right? Yeah, it's because of that. Now this ain't funny. We got even more encumbered. Now what? Stollery Marrow. Interesting. Is this how many books I have now? Right, let's read one of them at least. Alright, so which one will read first? Let's start with the Death Brand, a pirate's tale. Haknir, Death Brand, was dying. For Garrick Windrime, ship's quartermaster, it was unthinkable. His grandfather had served under Haknir nigh on 60 years before, and even then he was a legend among the pirates of the north. The King of Ghosts, they called him, as eternal and pitiless as the sea he sailed. To Garruk, who had seen him charge into battle, clad in armor of gleaming stalrim like the kings of old, his twin swords scathing men like grass, Haknir was practically a god. But none feared Haknir more than his own crew. They knew his rages, his fits of madness, how he delighted in torture and murder for his own sake, and there were even darker rumors. Some said he fed upon the blood and souls of those he killed to extend his unnatural life. Some thought him a Daedra, loosed upon the mortal world, and others said he owed his life and power, his armor and swords to a pact with Dagon, Prince of Destruction, and the seal of that pact was the terrible wound that scarred his face, never to heal, the death brand which no man could look upon without flinching. All these things ran through Garruk's mind as he took his place on deck at the head of the crew, exchanging a curt nod with Thalin, the ship's helmsman and his chief rival. By sundown he thought one of them would be a captain, the other would be dead. When Haknir finally emerged from his cabin, the crew fell silent. He looked frail, his voice raspy, but even so, he had a presence about him. As he looked over his men, the most brutal murderers ever to ply the northern seas, not one could meet his gaze. At last he sighed. We wish to know who will be my successor, and how my share of the treasure shall be divided. That was the question, but even so, there were murmurs of protest. Haknir cut them off. All these years I have looked for one who was worthy to take my place, or strong enough to take it from me. Not one of you even comes close, and so none of you shall have it. He extended his hand. In Dagon's name, I place a curse upon my armor and my swords, this ship and all it carries. Until the day when one of you can best me in combat, you shall have not a single coin. He looked up at them. Be grateful I have left you with your lives. Garruk and Thalin shared a single glance. Had anyone else said such a thing, there would have been mutiny. 100 treasure-mad pirates against one old man, but this was Haknir. The crew was silent. Haknir threw a map at Garruk's feet. Garruk, take a longboat and bury my armor in the places I have marked. Thalin, we sail to my tomb, where you shall leave me with my gold. Then burn your ships and do as you will. I am your captain no more. And with that he turned and stalked back to his quarters. At daybreak Garruk took his leave and set out in a longboat with 3 of his men. They landed on a shoal to the north of Solstheim, at the place Haknir had marked, made camp and began to dig. But already greed stirred in Garruk's heart. Time and again he glanced at the iron-bound chest they had brought with them. The old man was gone, perhaps already dead. His orders foolish. That night Garruk pried open the chest and drew out the helm within. The stalrim shimmered in the moonlight. It was time for a new king of ghosts to rise. He placed the helmet on his head, and he screamed. And it is said that you can hear that screaming still on moonlit nights on a rocky shoal off the northern coast of Solstheim. Postscript. This story is one of the last in the Haknir saga, the tales surrounding the life and adventures of the legendary pirate king Haknir Deathbrand. How much of it is actually true, if indeed any of it is true, I leave to the reader's discretion. R.T.S. Drayland, House Veteran Scribe. Oops.
Long life to you, Thane.
Okay. We won't wait for all the traders to come up, so we'll just go. Wait, I still think that we're encumbered by something. I can't put my finger on what. Alright. Really can't. Probably it's the books. Got more of them. So in order to get rid of them, we need to read more during the streams. Our next target should be Dwemer's schematic on Solstheim. Missed me. Missed me. Anyway, oh come on. think I heard somebody's voice. Who are you, mate? Who you, mate?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion, the United Empire.
Yeah, and he's near Windhelm just to spit at the Ulfric's face.
Maybe you haven't heard, but the Thieves Guild is back. Windhelm is their city now, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I do.
Seeking passage to Solstheim? Do you have enough coin for the journey?
Indeed, so.
Right then. Let's be off.
Reeklings.
I hope we reach Ancestor Hill soon.
What is this? What's all the ruckus? Ash spawn.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
What were those
I could have
things?
said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Very well, where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the Ash Spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
I've got some notes. Where is it? Declaration of War. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and the immediate cessation of all hostilities have been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Falx Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth.
This
Have you
must
found
be that
something?
beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
What are those Ash Spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. But I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there is motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them.
Why build a shrine outside of town?
I don't know. It's hard to remember.
Do you think the attacks are from the Edios farm?
I don't. All I know is that the Ash Spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
I discovered this note on one of the Ash Spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Falx Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Certainly is. Let's take a look at this. Hearthstone deposit. copper. Constructing troops. Reduce weapon damage. 15%? Is there any shrine? Even is the stupidest one.
Seeking passage to Windhelm?
Captain Gjalland does the business around here. He's a ship's
Yes, ship's mate and the panicker. Let's see if the temple has any.
The reclamations herald the...
Hey, watch it!
I hope nobody sees that. Ding ding. Almost 100 pieces of gold.
Attendant, why has the door to the lower level been locked? Locked? Are you certain, Elder? Of course I'm certain. I wished to bless the tombs with the monthly invocation, but I couldn't get the door to open. I'm certain it's only stock, Elder. I'll speak to Glover Mallory and see if he can take a look at it. If you're in need of anything material, Attendant Hilaru can assist you. You may have everyone fooled, but I see what you're doing. The call of gold sends you scurrying like a rabbit. This should be interesting. Come on!
What? Ever seen a Redoran guard before?
No.
Milord over at the inn should be still mixing potions if you're seeking sword trade. Far west end of town.
strange. The finisher animation is mostly related to the saber cat in Skyrim. Baby. East Empire Company Strongbox. Right, let's hope that this dungeon isn't big.
Just one. Maybe a second. Get to sleep.
I should go back to picking pockets in Windhelm. Easy money, less chance of an axe in your skull.
Who's there?
You had to revive one of them, right? Big letter. For elf light and strength, I feel your words and not your own, and I worry dearly for your health. I beg of you, please depart that blessed isle and return to solitude at once. My nights have been almost impossible to bear without you. To lose you would be the death of me. My love, if you do not return soon, I will come for you. Bjornolf. Nolfer.
A sailor.
So the reanimated corpse sings songs. Now that's something interesting. Troll's Journal 1. I've arrived in Solstheim and moved into an old house on the hill by the shore. Whoever lived here before us long gone. 2. I can see well out into the waters from my vantage here, and I can hear all things behind and around. Dunrum bandits wander the woods at night, but I don't fear them. 5. There is a calling from the depths, a rumble drone that sings to me at night. I've started sleeping in the basement, plus keeping a knife near. The call is loudest down here. I will to be ready for whatever is coming. 6. It is as if a great machine reverberates beneath me. 10. I tire of waiting for the caller underneath to emerge. I walked to town, plus I bought some digging tools, shovel. Pick I started to break down the wall behind the bookshelf. Dig down slow. Going I put this bookshelf back when I finished digging. Why? No house guest here, but I feel I have something to hide. 13. How can I make Bjorn bear what I have heard? I must not lose him, yet I must remain in this place, for I know I will know the truth soon. 23. The murmurer in the earth and we talk. I lay my head against the dirt. 51. Fire from the deep. Can he disappear,
Captain
please?
promised me a life-bow adventure on the high seas. Instead, I'm stuck in the Cesspit Island.
Bjorn Orlfer. Bjorn, do not come to this place. I have not much self left. The earth will take us both. B.
Girl with hair of gold. I called her fair. She called me bold. Ain't going back to prison. Rather die in the ash.
Going to dispose of that.
Give me your best.
Orcish helmet. I'll take that.
What you did in those mines put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy. Don't be put off by my husband's mood. He enjoys having visitors.
You've brought Ravenrock back from the brink, Traveler. I don't know how to thank you. Your efforts in Ravenrock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this big in many years.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. The finest weapons and armor.
You still got some money.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a
Oh,
smith,
things, now that their mines are open again.
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all.
Still buying these Empire pendants.
As long as you keep bringing them, I'll keep buying them.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
Things are picking up for now. All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redoran to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second time. Take a look. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio.
What will you give me for these?
Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food.
Either you're here to get showered and spark. Take a look. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Oops, excuse me, you're out of money now.
Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt you when threatened.
We've got our eyes on you.
You lost?
Your contributions have earned you citizenship here, friend. I'll always consider you one of us.
How things now that the mines are open again?
With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important.
How much longer?
Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters.
He's the closest thing I've had to a brother, and we all owe him our lives. Am I to suddenly turn my back?
I'm sorry, my love. It's this island. It's never felt the same since we left Vardenfell. It's as though a part of me is missing.
Every Dunmer left a piece of themselves behind when they departed our home. All we can do is make the most of what we have. I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
What troubles you?
I was concerned about
How are things now that our mines are open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Raven Rock. I appreciate the help you've been giving us.
If it wasn't for the bulwark, we'd be digging our houses out from beneath the ash by now.
Councillor, I'm afraid there's been another ash spawn attack at the bulwark.
As if we didn't have enough to contend with already. How many did we lose this time?
Fortunately, none. Captain Veleth was able to drive them off almost single-handedly.
I don't know what we'd do without him. Send him my thanks.
I can't believe I've been stuck here this long. Head over to the retching Netch if the ash has your throat parched.
Right, we've got the diagrams. So we'll get back to Solstheim when we are finished with the Dawnguard quests.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyalan.
Seeking passage to Windhelm?
I'd like passage back to Skyrim.
If you've got the gold, I'm your captain.
Here we go.
Casting off.
Captain Gyalan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
What do you need, Bob?
Looking to hire a boat?
Hey, I know who you are. He's Sithis.
Who the fuck is he? gorgeous.
I may have roots in Cyrodiil, but Skyrim's as much my home as any yours.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Great. So good to meet those guys. No soul gem large enough. Fine. I've not of those soul gems.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is ready for everything.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I wish you all good night, sweet dreams, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Gonna sleep now, and see you around. Bye!